Hi guys, it's Foxy. This will be part 1 to have Naruto was a phoenix vampire queen. Now, let's get started with this with our POV. We walk inside of a dark cave. When we enter, we see a bright light. We walk towards it. Then we hear a loud grunt, then a scream of pure agony. Minato, this is your fault. We hear Kushina's voice yell out. Dear, I'm sorry. We hear Minato apologize to his wife. Kushina dear, please, stop whining and breathe in, out, and push. But it hurts. I know it hurts. But still, you have to breathe in, out, then push. Then when the baby is finally out, you don't feel any more pain. So please, do us all a favor and shut up, breathe in, out, and push. We hear Hiruzen's wife say. Then we can hear Kushina breathe in, out. A couple seconds later, we hear a loud cry. Here Kushina, Hiruzen's wife said while handing the baby to Kushina. When what the baby looks like is golden blonde hair, crystal blue eyes with somehow a hint of red. Beautiful tan skin. Minato dear, look. Look at her. We can hear Kushina say, "Aw, hey, Kushina, do you think she might be a hybrid? Possibly. But we have to see." I can't wait. What will her phoenix form be like? Will it be all red or gold? Oh, I'm so excited to see Minato. What if she's a vampire? And then she will look the same. We hear Kushina say, "Aw, come on, dear. Yeah, shut up. Let me adore my baby girl." We hear Kushina say. Then a couple seconds later, we hear a thud, then a clapping sound. Minato and Kushina turn their heads to the direction of the clapping. We can see a masked man wearing a dark cloak. It seems like the Cherokee of the Ninetales have given birth. Congratulations. Well, if you don't mind, I will take the baby. We hear the mystery man say. In a blink of an eye, Naruto was ripped out from Kushina's hands, and in the mystery man's. The man held a kunai to Naruto's throat. "What do you want?" we hear Minato yell out. "Oh, I just want the Cherokee and the Ninetales, if you do not mind." "Who are you?" Minato said. "Oh, how rude of me, how rude. My name is Madara Uchiha." The room fell silent. Shivers of fear went down everyone's spine. Madara Uchiha, the ghost of the Uchiha clan. "That's impossible. Hashirama killed you at the Valley of End." Minato says, "But but the body was never recovered. So I lived, Madara said. And guys, everything in canon happens like usual. Up until where Hiruzen comes in. Hiruzen's POV. I ran over to Minato and Kushina's bodies. I could feel the burning sensation in my eyes. I wanted to cry. My successor, Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, died. A very dear friend of mine has died. And his wife. I look over at the stone. I see a baby, their baby. I quickly made my way towards the baby. By further investigation, it was a girl. The last Uzumaki and Namikaze. I know what they're gonna do to her. I know where they would send her. They would just treat her like an animal. A tool to bring back the Uzumaki and Namikaze. I cannot let that happen. After what Minato and Kushina said, I know what I need to do. I quickly grab Naruto, wrapping her up in a blanket, making sure no one can see that she is a girl. Third Hokage, the council wants to talk. I turn my head to see an Anbu member. I quickly nod my head and disappear. 30 minutes later, all I can hear were shouts and demands to kill Naruto. Do they not know who she is? Then again, no one told them. But still, she's like a looks exactly like Minato. Silence, you all! I yelled out. I can't believe this. There will be no further discussion about this. We will not kill Naruto. Under any we will not kill Naruto, I said. And Naruto will be living with me until he is 4 years old, I said. Now, this meeting is adjourned. Go back home. I'll see what we can do about we can see what we have to do tomorrow, I said while pointing my finger towards the door. Everyone took that as a sign to leave. I quickly body flicker to my home. I go into my room and quickly put Naruto under the covers. Then I sat down thinking. I cannot let them take Naruto away, and I absolutely can't let Danzo find out. Knowing him and his corrupt ways, he would take her, experiment in, oh God, that god-awful thought. But what should I do? What should I do? Never mind, I know what I need to do. I need to train Naruto, train her to be strong enough to fend off anyone that will use her. I looked back at the bed. Naruto, sleeping peacefully. She looked exactly like an angel. I ran my hand through her hair, or the little amount that was on her head. She was beautiful, and with the 3 whisker marks, oh, she was even more gorgeous with them. I left the room and went into a secret room filled with scrolls with the Uzumaki and Namake's symbols on them. I will train her in my way and the Uzumaki and Namake's way. She will be a force to be reckoned with. I'll make sure of it. Kushina and Minato, you can rest easy. You can rest easy now. I'll take care of her. And I promise this on my dying breath, she will not, on any how do I say the word? On any circumstance, and you get the word. She will not be harmed. She will be the strongest Uzumaki in Namake's case to walk this earth. After coming up with plans to how to train Naruto, how to start her off, everything will go into order when she turns 3 years old. But now, the hardest part is to make sure no one finds out her real gender. It's going to be hard. Especially since she's going to be a vampire and a phoenix. Oh, this is going to be troublesome. I thought while walking out from the secret room, making sure to close it and lock it up. I can't wait to see what she's going to be in 3 years, since that's the usual time for a phoenix to come. Oh, I can't wait. 3 years later, Naruto's POV. I ran through the streets, laughing like a maniac. It's amazing to run, to feel free. But I have always yearned to be in the sky. The feeling of flight, to jump through the air. It was amazing. I quickly made my way to Gigi's house. Gigi said that something will happen tonight, and I need to be there all day. Boring, I thought. I glanced to the right. I can see the people's faces. They had disgust and anger in their eyes. It kind of hurt. I don't understand why they hate me. But I try not to worry about it. I try to mind my own business and have fun. Finally, I make it to Gigi's house. I open the door and run in, trying to find him. Gigi, where are you? I yelled out. Gigi already told me a year ago to hide my gender, to make sure no one finds out that I am a girl. Well, that's simple enough. But sadly, I will have to cut my hair short. I actually love my long hair, but hey, sacrifices must be taken, so I won't be, what was the word Gigi used? Tortured or bad things to happen to me? Whatever. I thought, I'm over here. I hear his voice from the other side of the house. Sounds like he's in the way back, near the backyard. I run as quick as I can. In a couple seconds, I was at the back door. I opened it and saw Gigi there. Gigi in the backyard, sitting by a pond. I make my way towards him and jumped on his back. Gigi, how was your day? I said, oh, it's going quite well. But Naruto, I have to tell you something. I can hear in his voice was so serious. I can tell that I must not interrupt or do anything bad. I quickly sat down and looked him straight in his eyes. Naruto, remember when I told you about the Uzumaki Namikaze? Mm-hmm. And you said that might be a hybrid of the phoenix and vampire? I said with a humongous grin on my face. When I heard about me being a phoenix or a vampire or just a hybrid, I was excited. I'll be able to fly or have super speed. Oh, I am so excited. Yes, but the thing I forgot to mention is when you turn 3, you usually turn into a phoenix. How come that slipped past your mind? I said while leaning it towards him with my hands on my hip. I've got to tell. Still how? I don't know. I'm an old man. Gigi said while shrugging his shoulders. Well, it usually happens when you stay here tonight. Oh, I whined. But Gigi, it's my birthday. I want to go out and play. I know. But dear, what if someone catches you? What if enemy bad people find out you're a phoenix? They might just kidnap you and sell you off. Do you want that to happen? Do you want them to clip your wings and use you as an animal? I lowered my head. No, I said. Good. Now stay here, he said while going into the house. This day is going to be boring, I thought. Like somehow Gigi read my mind while coming out from the house. No, it will not be a boring day, Naruto. I actually set up a training regimen for you. Really? I yelled out. Yes. Now, Naruto, read the paper, Gigi said while handing me a paper. The paper read 12 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, 12 squats, and etc. But Naruto, before we do this, we must unlock your chakra. Remember that superpower thing? He said while lifting his leg up and looking funny. Yeah, so I can unlock it today? Yes. Now, Naruto, sit. Sit like how I am, he said. He sat down on the ground, cross-legged. I copied him. Now, Naruto, you must breathe in and out. Feel the power within you. Gigi said. Well, Gigi said. I closed my eyes and breathed in and out, trying to feel the power within me. I felt nothing. 12, 30, 2 hours later, I still felt nothing. I kept digging, kept waiting to feel the power. Then I felt it. It was a burning sensation. Or I don't know how to explain it. But there was two. One felt natural, one felt like life. One of the energies felt like life. But the other felt so tainted, so dense. I don't know how to explain it. But I went with the life, the one that felt natural. All of a sudden, I felt the power course through my veins. I felt alive more than any time. I felt more alive than jumping off rooftops or running. This felt amazing. All of a sudden, I felt someone flick my head. I whined while rubbing my head. Gigi, what was that for? Well, if you kept that up, all of your chakra will have flowed out of your body, leaving you dead. Gigi said, while looking at me. I felt myself pale. How come he didn't tell me about this? I thought. Now, you need to wait tonight, alright? Wait here and do everything on the paper. I nodded. 12 a.m. I sat in the yard, rolling around. Seriously, this is boring. Finally, I decided to sit down by the pond and look up at the moon. I waited and waited, looking at the moon. 12, 30, 50 minutes later, I felt something weird. It was unexplainable. It was like a burning sensation. I don't know how, it felt weird. I screamed out in pain when I felt one of my bones crack and snap. I don't know why I'm in so much pain. I kneeled down, having my hands above my head. I continued to scream. I heard the back door open and slam against the wall. Naruto, oh, never mind, I know what's happening. I hear his voice. It seems like you have decided to shift. I heard Hiruzen say. He closed the door and made his way over to me. Now, Naruto, don't fight the feeling. Accept it. Let the feeling go through your entire body, okay? I nodded. I took a deep breath, still feeling my bones snap and crack and form in a different way. The pain subsided for a little while. I felt my legs become something else. My wings felt more hollow. I looked to the side and see feathers. They were a dark red. It was beautiful. But then I felt it. It was an unimaginable pain. It was right by my ribs. I screamed out in pure agony. I slammed my head to the ground, trying to muffle my pain, but nothing worked. 20 minutes later, the pain finally left. Oh my lord, I hear Hiruzen's voice. I turned my head, standing up. I felt a little awkward. I decided to, flap my wings, but something strange happened. When I floated up, I decided to look to the right side, to where the pain was from. I thought maybe the bones decided to remorph, maybe change the rib cage, but instead, a second pair of wings were there. No wonder I was in pain. And this will be the ending of part 1 to what if Naruto was a vampire Phoenix Queen. Well, bye guys.